Thought I went up to 14, but memory is not my strongest point. Perhaps I should also work on taking down the Great Horde a bit more. So like I said, if we reach August of 66, then it's 100% war score for us. So Tommy and Kiev wish to rise up. You know, I could ignore these guys completely just by giving them autonomy. I don't want to, but I also don't want to have to deal with zealots right now. It would distract us. Separatists, on the other hand, who cares about those guys? But I could also get rid of that just by ditching my war exhaustion. And that stuff has got to go anyway. Shame I don't have the reduction to... hell, let's just get rid of all of it. I'm gonna need it for coring anyway. I was hoping I had the advisor, but no. That would be too good for us. Alright, that should help sieging stuff down there. Rostov will be back in my command soon. I know our luck, 7% is all we need for Kaching. And I'm not sure if I care too much about how the Cossacks feel right now. I can always expand the register just to make them happier. And then the burghers, of course, get my intense support, because I love them, they love me. I could finally get that Diplo power off of them. But I could also enjoy some bonuses out for this. But I could finally get that Diplo power off of them. Yeah, 50 Diplo is nice, but I like this. Oh, bully. So close. Jake, would be making use of your influence ideas to vassalize be too advanced a strat? Maybe, I don't know. Punching out small people from Muscovy would be a nice strat. Belozero would be pretty small, but I'm not sure I could get them in a oneer. Oh, making Tver my subject. That would make me very unpopular. And Tver certainly would not like it, but that's a lot of power transferred to me. Don't care about Ryazan so much, but yeah, getting Tver as my subject instead of his. Look how strong Tver is. As I said again, Tver would hate me. That aggressive expansion isn't going away anytime soon. It might be better just to eat Tver. And then I look at the aggressive expansion from doing that and I whimper. Trouble with Tver is that they bring so much to the table, it would almost be better if Muscovy ate them up. But Tver is never going to be disloyal to them. Oh, not after what we did to their armies. Alright, it's been fun, but Castile have their independence guaranteed by Aragon. You go, I guess. More power to you. Blasphemy Act is pretty sweet. I'm taking that. And since those Catholic rebels have gone away, let's get those conversions going. Who knows, someday we might even finish one of these by anything more than chance. Lucky is going down. Rostov's coming back to the fold. Kaching is going to be ours. Thank God Muscovy dies today. Finally, the Ottomans are pulling their weight on the battles. However, I see a lot of people coming over to contest that. Just want to make sure that the Ottomans are super happy about this. The Alliance war score is what really helps out with that. Which is why I'm going for that 100% on the golden plywood board. Great, and I will help you out because that's what I do. Ten artillery would get that bonus. They currently don't have 10. Well, this siege is ours. Yeah. Rostov's back in business. Should probably work on more occupations since this is looking good. I would get a merc to help me do it. But I mean, do I really have 32 ducats to spare? That's the kind of questions that I need to ask myself. Jake, Switzerland is ready to be pieced out. Funny that. They seem a bit busy. Farewell, Switzerland. It was nice never knowing you. How about Hamburg? You know, I'd love to go over to Hamburg and just subjugate them so I could have this amazing province. It's one of the best in the game. Estuary, center of trade, farmland, coastal. Mwah, it's so good, but it's not for us today. We have to take it because it's part of the Hansa, but it's not for us today. Alright, Kaching, as we knew it would, his... oh, damn. I thought I could be clever there. Don't you worry though, Ottoman, we're here to save you. You've got the ruthless trait there, but they've got the 6 shock trait. And we have the finally secured succession trait. And of course there's no better name than Ivan for these guys. You know what, do we have any Russians in chat right now? If so, I'll name him after you. Our Queen Maria is in need of a divorce, but that's okay. Alright, we went in on this one, maybe not too great an idea given... okay, no, we have backup coming in. Oh, hell yes, we had backup coming in, and he's going in for the slaughter. Yeah, you know what, Dr. Afdish is always there for us, so we'll be there for him. This is where I find out that it was a woman. No. Hey, who am I to judge? I am the destroyer of Muscovy, that's who I am to judge. Oh damn, Novgorod's right there, it's going to take this province right back. I should have thought of that, but I didn't. Oh well. Canny worry. Okay, St. Michael has been long forgotten. I'm not in the mood for getting another one. Unless rebels are about to hurt me plenty, but they're not. I mean, boy would I like to get improved relations and aggressive expansion impact for what I'm about to do. But I don't think that coalition is one of my primary concerns right now. Muscovy won't be able to join it due to truces, and everyone else will just chill out about it, so no need to worry. Although I would like one. National unrest seems like a good idea, but Michael's just so good. Improve relation and aggressive expansion impact might actually help out a lot more than I think here. Let's do it. Because, yeah, all these people that hate my guts, I need that to disappear. Why am I friendly towards you? Oh, wait, no, really, why? Why am I friendly towards them? I guess the game just thinks I would be. So why wouldn't you be? Oh no, Dr. Afdish! Don't die on us. Although we get a church for that, so who am I to complain? Overextension. Nice! Prime developing land. We're getting a church right there. Yes, very tragic, I'm sure. But if he really wanted to live, he wouldn't have died, would he? This is getting expensive, courtesy of institutions. But I think it's better for me to tech up now anyway. I mean, I don't see a very good reason not to. 2 months and dead. Poetic. Yeah, to be honest, I'm going to need those extra states, so I will take you, regardless of being pricey. Got Suzdal, not sure what to do with my troops right now. His capital is in Morom, so it might be helpful for me to get my buttocks over there. And what in the world is making Kaching take so long? Don't want to sound too fussy there, buddy, but I want that Novgorod. Difficult though, I've taken quite a bit of attrition here. I'll focus on lands that I can take and keep then. There we go, Kaching is down. I'm going to assist with Vladimir then. I mean, I don't think that my... No, my cannon won't be able to help with that, actually. Never mind. But we can do some conquering up here. And this is where having a merc might actually help. Because I can just spread out and take over. Jake, mill cap, buy the next tech. No, we're not at the mill cap. We are a ways away from that. That said, I probably should have gotten this back when I had my free thinker. Naval or maritime. We will be getting them, that's a given. Okay, that means we just had a new great power installed. Okay, no, Denmark is the great power. But they don't hate us, right? Not even. Why would they even get involved? They wouldn't is the answer. Because why would they? I'll take Simbursk instead, actually. Again, he took Ryazan. Alright. Dr. Afdish 2. Or Dr. Afdish the 2nd. Am I spelling that right? Dr. Afdish. Oh man, somebody else is better at spelling than me. Oh, he doesn't have the I, of course. Dr. Afdish, the... not the 2nd, but the inferior, because he's not so good. 314. I mean, what was the campaign that I just kept getting worse and worse heirs? For some reason it feels like it was... oh man, Livonia doesn't look so good. For some reason it feels like it was Trebizond, but it might have been Perm. It feels like it involved the Russian region. Prestige, please. I need it. Helps with better relations over time. Which totally isn't a modifier anymore, but it's what I'll always remember. I think the Ottomans are out of manpower. No, but they're getting close. As for Muscovy, they are out of manpower, and their numbers are dropping like flies here. And Muscovy's war score is dropping like a fly as well. I can't tire Muscovy out. I can't tire the Ottomans out too much. That would be dangerous for myself. And also in a few years we're going to have 100% war score and call for pizza. So I need to lay some finishing blows to the Muscovites, which include taking Vladimir and Morom. Well, I mean, Vladimir needs to go down first, then Morom. Novgorod isn't going anywhere, it seems. But just generally increasing war score is necessary. Okay. I meant for that to happen. The Bestonians will stroll over to Livonian order, so it might even help us out here, let's be honest. Vladimir falls, and we go to Morom. Okay, Vladimir does not fall. It's not been the day of good siege rolls for me. But yesterday was a day of good pulled pork rolls, so yeah, it's give and take, right? Let's not put ourselves into too much danger here. Well, I just need them to die so I get half of their manpower back, which is exactly what I was going for. This is why you bring mercs to these kinds of things. Alright, you're down. Morom is going down. I only have no cannons. Actually, where is my cannon? I left him up here, which is a bad move. I want that capital down. Let's get that scrolling down as well. Whew, that scared me a bit. Seems that Savoy is... oh, not Kazan again. Seems that Savoy got a little too cheeky and greedy there. And they're about to feel a whole lot of pain. Hopefully it includes Hungary, so Hungary gets off my back. This is the kind of stuff you see and you immediately skip a heartbeat because you think it's on you. But nope, thankfully not. It's like, I haven't even taken the land yet. Why are you so mad at me? They know. Okay, but the Ottomans aren't impressed. Cancelling those subsidies on me. I should keep those relations that bit better with them, though. And I've been discovered in Muscovy, so we'll pull you out right now. I mean, I could tech up with that super bonus, but I could also get this tech. You know, power my way through the 3 completely unnecessary ones and get that discipline and massed battery. The tech would probably be a lot better. You know what would be a lot better? Going for the development. But the... okay, that's construction cost. I already have development cost. If I plowed a bit into development, then I might actually, you know, get some printing press. I would like some printing press. Plus, yeah, it's hard to argue with an even further developed Rostov. But, I don't know. The cost is insane. And it gives me 7 printing press. If I did it 3 times for, like, yeah, pretty much costs a tech to get some of that, which is completely counterintuitive. Why don't we just get some tech before it's even more expensive? And sure, we don't barely have any cannons, so let's use offensive fire on ours. And Morom needs to fall. Pretty important, that. Cost is insane, but so are you, Jake. Oh, thank you. I'm the last insane man in this overly sane world. I might as well take Kol Morgori, since it's pretty decent, thanks to its modifier. You know, I actually worry a bit about those Estonians breaking apart Livonia. With a bit of luck, the Muscovites will take care of that. However, this war has been going on for a while. Excuse me, getting out of hand here. Too excited, you know. These guys aren't willing for peace anytime soon. They just won't give peace a chance. But it's nice to give long-lasting damage to Muscovy here. And I can also take those 2 provinces that I need off of the Great Horde. Need is always a relative term, but they are my culture. And that is why I take them. And I'll probably take Kasimov just to finish off the state. Because I'm gonna state it. That's a no-brainer. Oops. Oops. Let's keep you moving. Yeah. I kind of wanted them to go into Revel, but this is probably better. Call for pizza because it's been 5 years. We don't have 100% war score, but I'm looking for more on Muscovy. Because if I have to share it with you, then I gotta take this, and I want to give these to the Ottomans so that they get a bit happier with me. Oh, Astrakhan is what he's really after. And I mean, look at that, that's 75 war score gone already. I need to separately discombobulate the Moscow's parts. So yeah, I need to keep an eye on that. The call for pizza does not bother me at all, really. It's better to just tank it and take care of the real menace here. He says, not actually working on taking down the menace right now. Morom needs to fall, that's a given. Can worm my way around here. The Golden Horde still has an army, which they do not deserve to have. Let's make our way through. We've got to break on through to the other side. I miss Chasm, says Blackwinds. Well, you're in luck. I am strongly considering bringing Chasm back to the map. And I really want more morale of my armies, although I need manpower as well. Manpower is probably necessary right now. We'll go for that. Oh, this is nice. This is real nice. The devastation of here has mostly gone away. Not in the likes of Poltava and Kharkov, but we'll look at those later on. Cursed Muscovite fool taking back lands. Who does he think he is? This has been a great war. It's been the kind of war that stabilizes my nation on top of everything. Oh, now Novgorod is finally going down. I can take these lands back for Livonia and then take the rest of his lands back. Hungary could like me more, or You know, it's not outside of the realms of possibility to stop Hungary from hating my guts completely. But I mean, I'd never say no to that Diplo power. Jake, are you far from forming a kingdom? We can't upgrade our kingdom rank because we are a principality. And the way to upgrade that is to go full Russia. And I'm afraid Rostov is not going full Russia. We'll remain a principality. It's just better that way. That was a loss for the Ottomans, but not much can be done about it. Gotta keep an eye on you. I don't want you out of this. Once Novgorod falls, then Moscow's individual war score will be down the toilet. Same for when Murom falls. They're making a bit of a counterattack, but that's okay. The Ottomans are finally thinking about bringing their general into the fray. Even if they are having to fight in a poor situation. And there goes that merc. That's why I don't bring mercs to the party very often. I'm not the best at it. This has been a really good way to Voska my Diplo points. So it's not all been bad. Alright, Morom is down. With that, Muscovy is feeling even worse about this war, as they should. I need to think the best way to put my forces to use here. I think best thing I've got is to add one siege to Novgorod. And I probably should let Livonia have a bit of an easier time now. These lands are getting ravaged. An Englishman is just stuck there forever. He's never getting out. He reminds me of my trucking company never coming back. And these guys are just going to burn. And they're next to Kazan, so it doesn't really matter. Would burn however you cut it. And we cut it. How are you doing on the manpower front there, Ottoman? Oh, they're just about tapped. Alright, Livonia's getting some land back. Fortunately, re-sieging lands that are friendly to you does not cost attrition. So, if I were to take what I really want, which I will, what else should I consider? I agree, I should consider going to war with Riga again. Hamburg won't join in. So this is good because it gets me these trade centers and it rips apart one of your very important forts. But I need to take away some more forts. Kashing gets in our way, there's no doubting that. Could I have Belozero? Or who should I have back on the map? Basically anyone that brings out a fort, so Kazim is a good one. Expensive, but sure, who's keeping score here? And with a bit of luck I could force vassalize them. It's 13 development, which might be quite a lot. Do we know anyone else at 13 development? I can get an idea of how the relative base tax is working on that one. Magdeburg is 16, which is close, but not quite. Yeah, these guys are going to be quite a lot. 21, 27, 10 is too low. 23 is too high. Is there a ledger page for total development of countries? Of course there is. Yes, you! Kabula. Rostovian base tax compared to them is still a minus 25. But I'm about to shoot mine up, so maybe it'll be better. If I compare it to someone like Baden, then the relative everything looks quite a bit better. So yeah, I could subjugate Kasimov, but for what purpose? Just to eat them as quickly as possible, I suppose. And yeah, the main thing is to strip them of their fortifications. So that's why that's very important. Now we Tver won't have a fort. And the rest, oh well, I mean, this fort is worthless because it's inside my country. I'd love to eat Tula, because Ryazan brings more to the table than they deserve to. They bring like 20,000 and they have a province. I mean, maybe it's for the better that I do. Or even I could transfer their subjugation over to me. They hate my guts, but they will... they'll come to see the funny side. And I could, you know, I could feed them this, feed them their cores back. Later, of course. I mean, I could launch Reconquest on this. Not sure I would want to, but the option is there. So if I were to say, give me Rostov, not Rostov, give me Ryazan. Yeah, less painful than the aggressive expansion, but it's... I should probably just take it outright since it is mine by birthright. The overextension will hurt me, but I can... actually, no, that is a concern. I'm looking to... That's 67 overextension, and this is 49. I actually kind of need to tone it down a bit when it comes to eating land off of you, and that's something I hate to admit. I could avoid Kashing, but what would I do? Cancel your subjugation of Tver, and then come and eat them later? I could eat Tver and spit them back out, but they still have a core on Reserve. Expensive and with very little immediate benefit for me. Jake, if you take the provinces, then spit out Ryazan as a vassal, he'll hate you less. This is true, but I already have one of his cores, Oka, and I'm not giving up Oka. It's 35, delicious development that I didn't state for some reason. I really need to state that. It's amazing. I could Metropolitan it up fairly quickly as well. Yeah, but the whole point of this is to declaw Muscovy so hard that the next time we come rolling on in, there wouldn't be all these forts to worry about. There are these ones, sure, but who cares about them? Luki and Pskov? I don't care. Even so, though, I don't want to take less just because I'm feeling a bit wimpy here. If I subjugated you, then I might be able to feed you these provinces after I take them. But I'd still be hanging around in Overextension City. So I kind of need someone to offload this. Of course, why didn't I think about this sooner? No, Novgorod. Novgorod's cores? Novgorod has a lot of cores, and Reconquest is a beautiful thing. It's been a long time since I spat out Novgorod as a subject, but they'd take good care of this land for me. You can lose Pskov and Nizhny Novgorod for more fort stripping. Yeah, I could. Didn't we spam Novgorod in the chat for ages? Well, now I'm paying a bit of attention to it. It's a shame that I wouldn't get the trade power so quickly, but I think it's a pretty good deal. The important thing is that I take it away from them. Which also means I don't need to take Rev. I could take the far less developed Ingermanland and then release Novgorod with these, let me see. Yeah, and I could keep Neva for myself, which is another winning situation. I'd be able to do nasty things to Sweden, or ally them if they're that way inclined. Don't want Sweden coalitioning me over this, but they probably would. They don't like what I'm doing. Especially since I'm treading on their borders here. Sweden don't have many friends that I worry about, except for Tuscany, who I always worry about. Still though, maybe Sweden would make a better friend than anything else for me. I would go a long way by improving relations with them right now. We're looking pretty swanky on the Ottoman front. Alright. Have you forgotten to divert trade and subject interaction with... Yeah, but even Novgorod I probably wouldn't do it with them. They'd get super mad. Alright, Call for Pizza's getting a tad expensive now. But Novgorod is down. Excellent. And Livonia is almost back in action. I should occupy lands if I'm going to be taking them myself. Otherwise, Muscovy can continue to prolong the burn. Gonna bring you to... Actually, no. Oh, sweet. They're going for Neva for me. This looks good.